and welcome to another English virtual class. Today we will speak about seasons, and we are going to practice English sounds pronunciation, learn new words to speak about the weather, read a text and complete a reading comprehension exercise, and the most useful and important is practice using present simple. So let's move on. In order to say I don't know, in English we may use different phrases. So the easiest one is I don't know, but besides it we can use I have no idea or I'm not sure. Don't ask me. That's a good question. I'll check it. So it's quite a polite way to say that you don't know something. Or who knows? Alright? So try to remember them and use as often as you want. Let's go on to pronunciation. So today we have letters, the sounds A and OR. Have a look on the screen and repeat the words. On, dog, fog, hot, often, what, want, watch. And sound OR we may find in the words war, short, storm, morning, door, floor, for, August, autumn, daughter, all, tall, fall, ball, wall, warm, walk, talk. So as you can notice, there are a lot of letter combinations that are read or. Alright, so let's practice a little bit. Do you recognize the character? Do you know him? Of course you know, it's Humpty Dumpty. Let's read a poem about him. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. Alright, so vocabulary time. Today you will enrich your vocabularies with some interesting words. The first one is influence. Influence. It means to have an effect on people or things. For example, my grandmother had a strong influence on my early childhood. The next word is changeable. Changeable. It means often becoming different. The weather in Britain is changeable. Degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. It's a unit of temperature measurement. For example, the summer temperature is around 30 degrees Celsius in our country. Completely. Completely. It means totally. She is completely happy with her dad. Another word is mainly. Mainly means principally. For example, it's mainly sunny today, isn't it? The last one is nearly. Nearly means almost or not completely. Have a look at the picture. It's nearly 12 o'clock. Alright? So the text is entitled Weather in the UK. Of course, it is about weather. The weather influences everyone, and everyone has something to say about the weather. This is especially true in a country like the United Kingdom that has very changeable weather. In the United Kingdom, the weather from one day to the next can be completely different, or even from the morning to the afternoon. In the UK, there are 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter, and the weather is different in each of them. The summer is the season with the best weather. It is hot and sunny, with only a little rain sometimes. British people like to spend a lot of time outside when it is nice in the summer. Winter is the coldest season in this country. The temperature will often be at 0 degrees Celsius. There is not so much snow, mainly just cold rain in the winter. Then, when winter ends, the spring starts. The temperature will start to get warmer and the winds will not be as strong. It is always nice when the spring starts, and it means the summer is nearly back again. Many people in the United Kingdom complain about the weather, but as the weather changes so much, it is very interesting and gives the people something to talk about all year round. Good job, guys! Now, let's choose the best answers to the following questions. How can the weather be in the United Kingdom? So, how can it be described? Is it boring, or changeable, or wet? You are right, it's changeable. How quickly can the weather change? From one week to the next? Or from the morning to the afternoon? Or the weather does not change much? According to the text, it changes from the morning to the afternoon. How many seasons are there in the UK? 2, 3, or 4? Of course, there are 4 seasons. When are there cold rains? In winter, in spring, or all year round? The answer is in winter. Why do people like the spring? Because it is the shortest season, or it is not winter, or it means the summer is back? Because it means the summer is almost back, remember? Good job! Present simple, grammar again. So, what is present simple? When do we use it? When we want to say that something never, or sometimes, or often, or usually, or always happens. So, have a look at the sentences. I often drink coffee in the morning. So, the action happens often and we use the form drink of the verb. Negative, I don't drink coffee in the evening. Pay attention to don't. You know about this, and you know in order to say that something doesn't happen often or sometimes or always, we use don't. And to form the interrogative sentence, we use do. Do you usually drink coffee? Pay attention to the verb written in green. It doesn't change. In order to say that we don't do something, we use in negative sentences don't. And in order to form an interrogative sentence, we use do. Now, what is not less important, we have the third person singular. Remember, he, she, and it. We have something different here. He often walks in the park. You see the same verb in green, but more than that, we have an S. So it is compulsory. When we have he, she, it, it is compulsory to use an S for the verbs in present simple. To make it negative, we have to use doesn't. Doesn't. And this doesn't makes us use the verb without S. Remember this. And to make an interrogative sentence, we use does before the subject he, she, or it. And again, we have the verb without S. Have a look at the sentence. Does he usually walk in the evening? Alright, and possible answers for these. Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. So the rule says that the verb that is used in the sentence, in the question, has to be used in the answers. Does. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Okay, let's practice a little bit. Write the correct form of the verb. You have to pay attention to the subject of the sentences And if you notice that the subject is he, she, it, or any other noun in singular, we have to use the verb with an S at the end. Let's see the first sentence. They play tennis every day. He plays football every week. We have an S here. That's right, because the person is he. I don't like milk. What about she? She doesn't like coffee. See the difference? Don't, doesn't. My sister lives in Romania. Instead of my sister, we may write she, and this is the same. It's a singular noun. My sister lives in Romania. We need an S. It often rains in autumn. Again, an S to the verb. Good job, guys. So let's disagree. What does it mean? We have to make negative sentences. And for negative, in present simple, we use don't and doesn't. First sentence, I drink tea in the morning. Negative, I don't drink tea in the morning. My brother goes to school by bike. My brother doesn't go to school by bike. They clean the room every Saturday. They don't clean the room every Saturday. The children run in the park. Is the noun children singular or plural? Of course it's plural, so we will use don't. The children don't run in the park. His friend plays the guitar. His friend doesn't play the guitar. Well done. Ask a question. I hope this exercise will help you remember how to make interrogative. So, we have to use here do or does, again depending on the subject. I drink tea in the morning. Make up a question. Do I drink tea in the morning? My brother goes to school by bike. Does my brother go to school by bike? They clean the room every Saturday. The question, do they clean the room every Saturday? The children run in the park. The question is, do the children run in the park? His friend plays the guitar. The question is, does his friend play the guitar? Alright, I hope it was quite useful for you guys. And this is the end of the lesson. See you next time. Goodbye.